Zion really be out here trying to shoot.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Talking about in 2K. This nigga really good.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 12, fellas, here we go.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here we go,
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
This is Jerick McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Let's go, Sam.
Up, here we go. Up.
You already know this is ill coming.
12, fellas, here we go.
Damn. Be optimistic. God damn. I could have said take him when you fast, but I didn't.
He takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Like, god damn.
And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Oh, my bad.
You got this, Sam.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
That shit.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently.
He threw
so
it,
that's just going to be an incompletion.
He only had 1 foot in.
Here's Johnny Townsend to punt it.
Dang.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Good job right there, good job right there. 34, right 34. Scoop, rotate. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Check, 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 check.
On third down, a run with Cohen. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Everson Griffin make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Crunch, guys, 4 down, 4 down.
On 1st down, Wilson. Flush to his right. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Check 24, check 24. Hey, alert, alert, alert. Check 99, check 99.
Now Lewis here on 1st down. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Got a man. It's Brown.
It took 12 years to throw that ball,
on 1st
man.
down, just 1 yard there.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough
It took
blockers
12
in front
years
to
for
create a
that
wall, let him pick his
motherfucking
spot to
ball,
run the
man.
football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not
Can't
allowing
take
that to
that long to
happen?
throw the
Did
damn
not
ball.
let him get downfield.
There they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Check, check, check. Friday.
Now his shotgun handoff to Cohen.
Reach.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
White. 21.
From the 29, Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Pass interference.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After 1, 7-0.
What do you do?
Start of the
That
second
happens.
quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and now it's 2nd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On third down, Bernard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Cut it out.
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try.
Hey, cut it out. What you crying for?
On the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's
the
so fake.
Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And they're going to face an uphill battle
That's
here
so fucking fake, man. Why would he wind up so damn slow? Look at that. Come on, man. I should have just did that way. That's just bullshit.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And that's going to bring up a second and forever.
I know, I seen him in the corner.
It's my fault.
Wilson being chased out left. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
I know this is.
Check 15. 14, got it.
Wide out.
Why your man cricket? It don't even make sense.
What the fuck? Don't give me a line. That's just, I don't know what the fuck that was, bro. Let me just get back in position.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
They go play action here on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of
that motherfucker like it ain't nothing.
But in this situation, the defense was effective and able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, they didn't let me tackle him, man.
In for a Jets touchdown.
I hate that part about
John
it.
Ross, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Fucking blast through there. I got to put double team on the nigga every fucking play.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense but he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
I hate that shit, bro. You see niggas right there, like, you still fucking run over there, man.
Like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Check 3. Hey, 0-0-0. Good touch.
First down, a run with Cohen. And they'll get this
nigga
down
fast,
to
he gotta run your whole team.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Damn!
You almost got it.
You accepted it already?
That's a good start running right there. Some power and some
You would have had it,
explosiveness.
young.
Just about got
You
him
could
into
now
the
you just
end
couldn't
zone.
turn up. If you'd turned up.
All right, when you go to scroll to the
We've got a
bottom.
14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Like, it's on the things to do tag.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress as well. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Jets will extend their lead. Zerline connects on the extra
That nigga D-Man stayed in the cover for all game, James.
Cover touchdown at Zerline. He'll kick it away.
That shit was weak as fuck. I just kept running into my fullback.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Hey, Brown man. That's he kept saying. I did a YouTube play. I said
to the 26-yard line.
I was a YouTube play if I'm running up the gut. You got 7 linebackers on the field the whole entire game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit was really ass, but I kept running into my
drive by the
fullback.
Cowboys
No
offense.
excuses, though.
It's
I
been
released
very
that
much a slow
fullback.
start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
I had 100 yards
to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish
and I
these
had 80
drives
something
in
with
end
Robert
zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's complete to his running back, Grant.
I cannot get on him quick enough.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. On first down, Bernard. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
It's probably because I got them niggas in autopilot.
The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A draw play. Bernard. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
11.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Good shit,
Would
Gary
have been
Cobb.
a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe when you look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first half
for
lead,
500
and
yards.
a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
You got the Bills right there.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Got a man, it's Ross.
Go ahead, accept it.
Give him 6 yards in the first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. To throw is Wilson. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
Bro, you should have ran that shit, bro.
I should have ran it.
Oh my god, I got scared as shit. I was like, oh, you threw it.
I should have ran it. I seen him over top.
Thrown, and you're the
Thinking
defender.
out.
You've got to
Thinking
fight
out
that
and get
little
over
bit
top.
of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot.
So high.
And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Hey, to be honest, Stephon's supposed to be gone.
He was tired, though.
What?
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 52 yards. So barely time to catch your breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
He keep trying to lift up, babe.
Gun. Pick and choose the mic. Watch Mike. Hey, pick it up.
From the gun, it's Wilson. This is caught. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half. just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Hey. Check 31, check 31. Bring out, bring out, fans. Hey, alert 3,
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen.
Jesus
And
Christ.
he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They try again.
Ah, he got it at me.
He is in. Touchdown, New York. A 5-yard touchdown.
I don't know how the fuck they
the
breaking
Jets
all
will
that shit the
extend
first
their
time, but
lead.
then this time they don't
That
break it.
drive that really increased their cushion.
Hey, double team Aaron Donald, big ass,
Military to
bro.
me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a
That's
little bit.
good.
Things
This
looking good for them here in the
hurry
third quarter.
up.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive
Like
like
that.
that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Bernard. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll run again with Bernard. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
But if these guys got to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
Nifty move. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah. You using big juice?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Why the hell
And
you
now
loading
you've got
in
the
on big
clock
juice?
winding down here in the
Oh
third quarter.
my
You're 3
God,
scores to the good.
bro.
What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same
had
time,
left
you're
part
also
'cause I
not
thought you
going
were using big
pell-mell
juice.
like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the
nigga
clock
Birdman.
out of the game a little bit, wind it down,
Matthew.
but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Flushed out right.
Gento?
And he
That
goes out right around the 39. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it
Or
and
is it
running,
shake?
so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Nick.
Rolled up on a different deal. I know someone right about him. Like kind of big.
Play action. It's
Maybe I'll
Wilson.
poke up on you.
Going deep for Diggs. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they
They
face
won't
a
let me
third
throw it. I
down.
wanted to.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball.
Yeah.
The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They tried to
Feels
throw
slightly
on
better.
2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%.
You got
I don't know
through the
how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back
I was in
usually
my
can't
career
complete
game, and I
pass.
tried to like one of y'all names.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will get in the end zone for a touchback.
And I might about to do it again.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. There's Garoppolo. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him.
Yeah, about to be the next time he plays that home.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Big again. Yo.
How about that for a change?
I just told you they're
All
going
the
to keep
way
doing
down
it.
inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bernard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
It's a cap.
On
I am the
3rd
greatest
and
man
long, it's
for the year.
Garoppolo. Slings this
I
deep
got
from the
100
corner.
on
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their
Not the
shot all
Bengals.
right, but
So
it
I
comes
definitely
up
got
empty.
100
I don't even.
And it's
I can't even put the Bengals no more.
This defense is continuing to
AJ
contest
Green has to line
every
up
deep
the
ball
last update.
that is thrown downfield. And
It's a
look, it doesn't
Jones,
matter
John
whether
Ross,
you're playing
everybody.
man or
Like,
zone.
I ain't playing with
Eventually,
you,
it becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Everson Griffin in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Bro, I hate this fucking finisher.
Check. Look for signals.
That's why it's 2 ways slashing.
Trying to lay one up deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
I'm going to a guard.
Trey Flowers picks it. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
Might
But they
go
don't
a pure
want to focus
slasher
on
like
that
D-Man.
now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I'm gonna close the app. I'm gonna upload everybody real quick, and I'm gonna delete everybody that's not my name.
Now Garoppolo leads from McKinnon on the draw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete. Bernard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On the draw, here's Brown. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Ain't no use in you torturing yourself playing that
first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
Nigga over there playing with the Bengals trying to get a rush out of it.
Garoppolo now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught.
Yeah, I take it
with the Bengals like full end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Sean Perriman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Always just
working from the gun. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So tried to throw it in for 2 yards, but D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants. You know, maybe even a quick
that same matchup.
Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Oh, yeah. Dude dotted me up, and then he fumbled.
Oh, nah, I ain't fumbling.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give to Cohen. He heads right. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward. They won't put the opposite side? Big fellas in front in order to bring this one home.
That would be hard.
Check 59, Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I'm going to real quick.
Out of the gun.
I did post that stream because I was going to come back to hit off
work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
I'm just telling me.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
We ain't
That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
You just trash him,
Goal don't count.
Goal don't also take it off. That.
Able to avoid him. It's complete to Diggs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a couple on the catch in 2nd and 8. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Wilson. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Stephon Diggs. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
He got the big. He ain't wasting one of those funky head shit.
Man, we strings like a creep, right, Bird? Oh, that nigga appearing offline.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. He's got this one complete to Perriman. 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Brashad Perriman with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Now Garoppolo will lead his guys up to go for the 2-point try.
You still ain't finding a post for me.
I can find it.
I need to find that if I can
And a little floater there. It's incomplete. Protection was great.
You know what song that
set
is?
up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion.
What, the cracking distance in the air?
I know you about to break that bitch too.
Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdote.
Inside the 5. That one good for 37 yards.
You ain't doing me dirty that time.
Another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem. I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time.
January 24th to December 18th, Judge Engelmeyer just issued an order that 6'9" will be in court and will be sentenced at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, December 18th. Look for 6'9" to get out on that day. The reason why, in this case, the government and 6'9's attorneys worked to get the judge to move the sentencing date up only by a few weeks. You would never work to get the sentencing date up only by a few weeks unless you recommend that you get time served and then get in this case, we would recommend that and then look for the judge to go along with that recommendation. So far, the judge has said defendants in this case, and the way the judge is giving out sentences for 2 hours when he got next spot, nigga. Is giving a sentence in the middle of the recommendation by the government and the recommendation by the defense attorneys. In this case, the recommendation by the government and the recommendation by the defense attorneys will let you say which is time served. That's like the judge will give 6'9" December.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. The Jets will extend their lead. For them, this train just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder if anyone can stop this. They got the total momentum going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And nowhere to go. He'll make it back only to the 5-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Garoppolo looks to throw. In trouble in the ball's
Good
out.
safety.
And he's
Thank
going
you.
down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Get your ass up in that team.
His fucking arms
Safety that
slow
does
as
him in
fuck.
here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
Sir.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Yes.
Jimmy Garoppolo
coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation.
I take out
the practicing of the kneel down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do.
Oh, get
it!
Again.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room. But the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense.
I got motherfucker.
All game long. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken as 4.
You can advance it after.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
He's not on the edge.
Never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling.
You don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them. It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
We're not getting paid right, or maybe you're just getting paid
like $100 a day. They improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another home game next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
All consultations are free. You don't pay us anything. We take your case. If we win, we get a percentage of what we win. Also, if you've been hurt at work or if you've been injured really anywhere and you got a serious injury, I work with some of the best injury lawyers in the city. This guy's a killer. I'm definitely working on your case personally with them. So if you've been injured at work or anywhere, send a DM. Call 833-729-3247. We got you.
Stephon fucking Diggs. Huh.
Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winners.
You got that shit at the 1 yard line. 2 big mosses. Then you, that's what you call. Let me see how I do this pick.